It's April 15th, 2016, and yeah, it's unofficially tax day, but hey, at least it's Friday, right? Speaking of big government, Microsoft pulled out their pocket copy of the Constitution and said they are suing the US government because they believe it's their customers' right to know when Uncle Sam is snooping around in their personal data. Let's be very precise here. Microsoft isn't saying the government can't look at the data. They're just saying they don't want to keep that fact from users. Redmond says they filed suit because, quote, customers have a right to know when the government obtains a warrant to read their emails, and because Microsoft has a right to tell them, unquote. Microsoft says they've received over 5,600 requests to look at customer data in the last 18 months, and just less than half of those stipulate that they can't tip the file's owners to that fact. The lawsuit is their way of telling Uncle Sam they're not at all happy on being forced to remain silent, and they're also saying that that forced silence is unconstitutional. With more and more of our digital lives living on server farms that make up the ever-expanding cloud, this is likely the next battlefront in the war between data privacy, government searches, and the ever-shifting technology landscape. Hit the link below for more details on this important story. New VR systems are popping up faster than virtual mushrooms, and now rising Chinese tech firm Huawei is the latest to announce their entry into the red-hot segment. Simply called Huawei VR at this point, it's not clear if the headset will simply use a high-end phone like the P9 for the display, which is the method Samsung uses, or if the phone will connect to a purpose-built display via USB, which is more like LG's 360 VR system. One source says the headset may feature a resolution of 639 pixels per inch, which would be like sitting 6 feet away from a 130-inch TV. Impressive, if that's accurate, of course. So far, there's no ETA, price, or much more information outside of, yes, we're going to make one. And speaking of VR, be sure to catch Matt Smith's thorough review of the long-awaited Oculus Rift VR system. Does it live up to the hype and its new competition? The answer may surprise you. And now for something completely weird. Leaf e-car maker Nissan has just dropped this video called The Electric Car Tune. It's the 5th anniversary of the all-electric Leaf, and to celebrate, they've outfitted a few test cars with built-in projectors and mind-reading devices, so drivers can literally project their thoughts out onto the road as they drive. It's all in Japanese, and we're working on a translation, but that totally looks like a hookup right there. Distracted driving, maybe? Joke or not, we think Nissan's cartoon idea is hilarious as long as it never actually becomes reality. Check out the rest of the day's tech news at digitaltrends.com, along with our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Have a great weekend, and we hope you got a refund. We'll be back on Monday.